Coming up on 612, and the New Year's weekend brings a lot of fun and a lot of danger. Joining us this morning is Paso Police Officer Weinblatt to tell us how we can enjoy the holiday party, but also avoid alcohol-related accidents. Good morning, Rich.
Good morning, John.
Let's start off with, first of all, basic safety tips for folks who are partying this weekend.
Well, the thing that we have to remember is that there's a lot of people that drink and drive, unfortunately. New Mexico leads the country, and we're working hard in the law enforcement field to stop that and to put an end to it. According to a national study, it's estimated that on an average weekend, and not a New Year's weekend, which is what's coming up, and that's going to be Party City, 10% of the drivers out on the road have a BAC, a blood alcohol content, of 0.10% or higher. During the week, it's 2%. Now, New Year's is going to bring even more folks out, but the thing they have to remember is that more police officers are being trained in standardized field sobriety testing. They're very sophisticated, they know what they're doing, and there's more and more officers out there to grab people so that they don't do these things, because we're really trying to stop that.
What should we do? I mean, how do we know when to say when? In other words, when is enough? When do we know?
Well, people need to listen a little more to their own body. Okay? And of course, as party hosts, you have to have some responsibility. Obviously, people realize that bartenders and bar owners and tavern owners have a responsibility, but private party people also have a responsibility. As a host of a party, somebody leaves your house, and crashes, there's a major civil liability there, and people need to keep that in mind. They're not only going to go after the driver, they're going to go after you, even if you're not a bartender. You're just a private citizen having a party. And
there is help, though, available for folks who have had a little too much to drink.
Yes, there is. We're going to have AAA is going to be out with towing cars and bringing you to your home. Bogart's towing service in Las Cruces is going to be doing that as well. And of course, law enforcement is going to be out there. Las Cruces Police Department is going to have a saturation patrol. The Mesilla Police Department will be out there. I'll be out there myself on a midnight shift. We're going to be out there in force looking for folks, and they should call Bogart's or AAA or somebody, otherwise we'll give them a ride and they won't like it as much.
A lot of folks are even scared to get out and drive on a weekend like this, a holiday weekend, when they know there's going to be a lot of drinking going on. If somebody comes up on, say, a vehicle and they believe that person is intoxicated, say in front of them or something like that, how should they drive to avoid an accident?
Well, they should give that person as much room as possible. No question about that. In this age of cellular phones, luckily we get a lot of tips from people who pick up the cellular phone and call the police department or the state police or Texas Highway Patrol or what have you, and call and get the information to us. Give us the plate, give us the direction of travel, give us a description. Even if you don't want to give us your name, which we'd like, but at least give us enough to work on so we can get units into that area to stop that person before they hurt someone else.
Rich, good information. Thanks for joining us this morning.
All right, thank you, John.
Now let's turn it over to Shay for the latest weather.